All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Track of the Day Discovery video. Today is November 11th, and we got Fuyuko by Yin. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but let's see what we got here. It's been a little bit. I last played, Track of the Day was Thursday of last week, I believe. And of course, today we load up, and we got a snow car track. That is fantastic news. Nah, it's alright though. We'll see what we can do here. I'm definitely not the greatest at alt cars. I'd say the snow car is one of my better ones. Though honestly, I'm not bad at desert and rally at this point. It's hard to really say which ones I'm the best at. I just don't play them all that often. Wow, that's really tight. Alright. Snow car is definitely the easiest one to drive for me. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it. It's my best for sure, but it probably is my best. Maybe it's not my best. AT is probably going to be difficult here. Ah, dang it. We'll also say that I do like to drive snow car in Camp 3, so we might switch to that once I familiarize myself with the track here a little bit. That is insanely sharp turn there. Nope. Not a terribly difficult track, so there's that. See, I think you probably this turn you want to set up wide, maybe not that wide. So then you can come back super sharp around that corner. It's still going to be super tight no matter what, but... Okay. Ooh, accidentally turned off the hood there. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Track of the Day discoveries. Like I said in the first video, they're not going to be every day, just generally when I feel like doing it. Hoping to do like 2 or 3 a week. But we'll see what happens. What else do we got to talk about? Yeah, 2 to 3 of these a week, hopefully, and then maybe slowly increase them as I get back into Track of the Day more and more. Have been enjoying playing Track of the Days again. Just want to get back into long-form content in general. took a lot of time off from both making videos and just kind of just playing the game. Like I said in that first video, it was 4 months since I last played a track of the day. And then before that, it was also a very long time. Like dating back to last, like October, I think, was really when I just burnt out a ton. Then I tried to get back into it. I think it was around April, May, when I made that channel update video. Talking about wanting to get back into it, which I did for a couple weeks, but then just, fell back into the same burnouts. But I'm feeling pretty good right now towards the game. Hoping I can continue making stuff. That means things like the My Journey series should be back on. So that'll be nice. I don't know about streams. I do stream every now and again right now. But, I don't know. Streaming in general just hasn't really been for me. When I'm in the mood, I like to do it, but I generally... it's just not the thing for me. So that's why those are so sporadic. But we're doing all right now on this track. We're still like 2 seconds behind AT. I don't think we're getting this one. It's not good enough. That's the no car. But we will try our best to get our top time here if I just don't drive into a wall for no reason. Could switch into the KM3. I do feel like it's easier to drive snow car in KM3. Well, this jump is kind of blind there. Oh, I touched. Yeah, you touch it all or slide it all here. You're kind of just screwed. There's really no slow parts of the track, so the speed just snowballs forever. Wow, that comes up super quick there. Really hard to see that. I don't know if I like Cam 1 on this track all that much. There's a couple of super sharp turns that are really hard to see. If it was a little bit wider of a track, I think I'd like it, but I think this one just has too many too tight turns. I think you want to get all of this booster as well. Been kind of cutting it short on that. But the boosters with the alt cars act like much differently in the stadium. Like you want to remain as straight as possible. and take as much of it as possible. Oh, I touched the very end there. I mean, probably didn't lose that much, maybe a couple hundredths, but barely touched at the end there. I don't know how much more of a PB we can get here. Maybe a sub 43 would be nice, but I feel like that's even stretching it for my skill level on this car. You have a lot more speed here at the start for whatever reason. Not sure exactly what happened. Oh, come on. Okay, I think that booster at the start is a lot of it here. Okay. For this booster, you just want to remain straight and then as straight as long as you can for that. Then you just get so much extra speed. Because if you look at the back of the car where like the speed meter is, you can see how long the booster is applied after you're already off of it. And you want to remain as straight as possible that entire time. Hard to do on that one because obviously not a lot of room there to remain straight. Unfortunate at the end there, hit the snow. Someone's got a 40.5. I mean, it's probably Grenadi. But I feel like I'm missing something huge if there's that much time save on top of the AT. So we might check out that world record here right after this run. All right, nice little ending there. Is Grenadi. To nobody's surprise. Very tight around that first corner. And then again, just super straight there. Do have some parts I could definitely reduce airtime on. They go more? Okay, they go for a bigger jump there. Little ramp cuts. Super tight everywhere. Okay, so I don't think I'm missing that much critical. A little bit less airtime in some spots. Sharper around this first turn. Oh, that's so much time already there. Ah, I slid there, but got such a big lead, we'll keep going. I guess I clip there. Dang it. Be a PB, a small one at that, though. Dude, I touched that wall so many freaking times. Because I want to swing out wide to get a more inside line there. Okay. I mean, we're actually much closer to the AT than I thought I would be, just mainly from this start here. Saving literally half a second for doing next to nothing. Still feel like I'm doing that part wrong. I slid there. Didn't lose that much speed though. I think it's because I slid there before as well. All right. Alright. That hit definitely cost me more time than I thought it would. Okay, that was a nice run there. We only need another 0.2. Surprised so many people are hitting the AT here. That was not a great landing. That would have been it. Ah, if I didn't clip at the end there. Little low on the jump, dang. Damn. Just trying to cut too much there. It's not very good. Throwing too many runs right now. We've had a lot of good opportunities. Keep crashing though. Alright, definitely need to take action key off at the end there. Just wanted to test it with it on. Too big of a jump, but still fine. I'm not really sure what the correct way to do that part is. Feels like it doesn't make all that much difference. Oh, that was so bad. Not really caring for the end on this one. That uphill transition is very weird. I had such a good section there on my PB. I'm always behind on speed. That was only 0.08. Really? Yeah, that transition there is just kind of bad. Also, let me know if you guys want me to add some different music. I put the in-game music on. I don't know how audible it is. I could turn it up. Or I could add some of my own music. Have to set up something for that. But definitely feasible. I forgot the green timer yet again. I needed to set up a reminder every time. Put the green timer on. What has it been? It's been probably like 25 minutes. No, slid. I just don't get the end. You just want to go... I feel like going low there is not good. So you get that jump. Oh, now Grenadi's going super low here. I mean, even he got airtime there. This feels like a bad transition. Can't be jumping that big there. I'm just trying to push every corner now to get this last little bit when I don't need to be that perfect. Damn it. Well, it is much faster there, but I feel like it... If you can't do it super well and drive the rest of the track with that amount of speed, then I don't think that line is really worth it. Because you cut so much there that you have to drive like perfectly to keep up that time gain. Dude, I just keep scraping everything. can make up a little bit at the end. We really just need to make up elsewhere. Or at least stop losing in some places. Jump a little bit wider there. Play it safe. Bad landing. Good end, though. Didn't slide out at the top. Or get any airtime, so, I mean, I guess a little bit slower on that part actually helped out. 41,908. I mean, I guess we'll try for one more PB. Let's try to get into the top 100, maybe. Certainly not a track I care to grind all that much. I just don't like this part. Like, you get this little hop here if you aren't in the middle of that, which completely throws off your line. And even, like, this turn, I just, again, don't care for at all. Not sure where I lost, like, quarter of a second there. Felt like I was driving pretty much the same as usual. Damn. It's also just a blind turn there as well at the very end. It's not the hardest blind turn in the world, but in Cam 1 you definitely cannot see that wall there. Generally, where I feel like I get into trouble and why I keep, like, scraping walls is when I try to smooth steer. I feel like I understeer a lot. Not sure how I can get better at it. It's either that or I'm turning the right way, I'm just turning too late. Dude, why can't I think it's just because I have more speed here now. I'm not able to judge that correctly. Car is also just so finicky. You aren't perfectly like smooth steering everywhere. It just moves so quickly. I really clipped that. What was that slide out, man? Are you joking? Man, that was such a good start, too. Literally haven't slid out there yet. Now I finally do when I have my best starts. At one point, it was like a couple runs ago where I got so much extra speed here at the start. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't know, maybe we're not getting top 100 here. We're falling down the ranks and not able to get another PB. We need 0.3 now to get top 100. How do I lose 2 speed there? It was like perfectly smooth. I don't get it. I feel like I didn't do anything wrong there and lost like 6 speed going from +4 to -2. I don't know. We'll go a little bit longer here, but I think I'm reaching my limits here. I know PB is possible, but starting to get a little annoyed with the track. More so with the car, I guess. Just around that part every single time that I lose any advantage I get. I don't know why I'm losing speed there constantly. It's too tight. All right, we almost got back to top 100 there. I was fully locked in, completely silent. But I wanted to get that PB. I'm surprised in that midsection we again didn't lose speed there. I thought for sure I was going to, but we came out 0.5 faster for once. My start was a little bit shaky. If that was better, we probably would have had like an extra 10th here maybe. But not too bad. But yeah, this here, I thought I was going to come out slower, but slightly faster. I thought this, I messed up that too. Jumping too low. Almost tipped over there. And from that point on, it was pretty good. Yeah, this was all smooth. Yeah, I'd say for the most part, this track wasn't too bad. Snow car and all the alt cars aren't my favorites. I prefer the stadium car, but I'm not an alt car hater. I can be if the tracks aren't good, but this one was fine. I didn't understand this part. I would lose speed here randomly. And just the end, I didn't really care for this turn here into like everything else. I didn't like the jump out of here. It was too easy to slide out at the top. This turn is kind of just completely blind. You really just got to set it up perfectly and then 100% steer and hope for the best. So yeah, not a bad track. Not my favorites. You know, it's an alt car. What are you going to do? But it was fine. I would give this one a plus for sure. End up getting the AT, almost top 100, not quite. It's too bad we couldn't get that a little bit earlier. Maybe it would have felt better to get top 100 if we got that a little bit sooner. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Much appreciated. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. And I hope to see you all here very soon with another Track of the Day discovery.